welcome viewers once again to my channel. My name is Ofusu Godwin Siao, a marketing professional and a marketing trainer. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to beat competitors without lowering prices. How to beat competitors without lowering prices. Most businesses think the best way to overcome competition is to opt for a price war by actually meeting their competitors for maybe with low pricing, or lowering their prices will make them beat their competitors and be in a very reasonable competitive position. Now, I'm going to show you how you can still match competition without lowering your prices. The first thing we're going to talk about is to analyze competitors. It is important, as a matter of fact, to be able to analyze your competitors. It is important to have information, to have data, and have intelligence about your competition, because every business in one way or the other has competitors, whether direct or indirect. So it is important to get that information. Analyze the strengths and weakness of your competitors. You see, somebody will ask, so how do I do it? We are in the digital and the information economy, where the internet, as a matter of fact, and social media and digital technologies has made it very easy for us to access information about our customers. There are several tricks that you can use to find out or gather information about your competitors, even as to their supplies, because some companies do publish tender for supplies and all. They open listing for supplies and all that, and they normally end up on the internet. So by typing the name of the company and then the particular supplies and then PDF, you'll be able to access some of these things. Now let's look at some of the easiest ways that you can monitor and analyze your competitors' activities. You can visit your competitors' social media handles: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, and other social media handles, and even including WhatsApp channels, etc. You see, competitors basically post lots of information about themselves, right? About their products, right? And as a matter of fact, also the type of message that is sent, how their content is being reacted to, engagement rate in their content. That means comments, likes, even sentiments from customers, reviews from customers, both bad and new, right? So you can, as a matter of fact, access a lot of information from your customers, from their website, from their Google My Business account, where you can find lots of reviews about them. And most of these reviews are information that are needed by your business. For example, the bad sentiments. If people are complaining about a particular thing about your competitor, you know that it's a weakness on the side of that competitor. And as a matter of fact, you can hone on that, and then as a matter of fact, use that as a competitive advantage to dominate and move through the market in relation to that. You can also check the Google My Business review of your competitors. Just go to Google Maps, type the name of your competitor, and then just scroll down, and you're going to see the review section. Click on the review section. There are a lot of reviews there that can give you a lot of information about some of the weaknesses of your. You can also go to their website to see what they are doing on their website, and so on and so forth. For example, you can also check how they are ranking by, for example, typing in the industry. Let's say you run a hotel, or let's say you run a construction company. So you just type construction. Maybe you just add specific. You make it location specific. So for example, you type construction companies in, let's say, Kathmandu, or construction companies in, say, Accra, and then see how they pop up in search results. If they appear in a much dominant position, maybe I'm within the first three, it is good for you to also go back to visit their website and look at how their website is structured, keywords, title tags, and so on and so forth. And this could also give you information as to how to go about to also deal with competitors as well. So there are a whole lot of things that you can get to know about them. So you can do, like I said, the social media audit, analyze the social media performance, look out for content that has gotten a lot of attention, has gotten a lot of engagement, and find out what content was put there, and you'll be able to get a whole lot of information about your competitor. Also, monitor their product offerings. When most of these companies introduce new products, they announce it on their social media handles. I mean, like I said, even source of supplies as well. For example, if they buy vehicles or they are buying vehicles, it's quite simple. You can just type maybe a particular brand of vehicle, and then the company, and then PDF. If they have published their supplies on the internet, definitely it's going to pop up, right? You can also as well do mystery shopping, both online and offline. Test their customer service by just having someone pose as a natural customer or an organic customer, and then reaching out to test how their customer service is like, right? So it's just quite simple, right? And you can do that to also get more information about that, right? Apart from that, you can also research on LinkedIn to find out about their key staff, the type of people that they have employed, and their background, their experiences, and all that. So it also gives you an information as to how to move on. There are a lot we can talk about, but let me move on to the next point. Determine key competitive advantage and your unique selling proposition. The unique selling proposition is what makes you unique, right? What discriminates your brand from the competing brand. Maybe you have superior technology, you have skill, you have even specific experience in delivery, or you have the weather in quick delivery, product quality, you have standards, and so on and so forth, right? So, but this should be backed by a lot of research. You know what? In order for you to harness your core competencies, you need to also research to see how your core competencies align, or your competitive advantage aligns with the customers or the customers within your market, right? So as earlier discussed, now you've gotten a lot of information remotely by not even just hitting down the ground to search for information. Now, it is also important now that now you understand that you have a competitive advantage. You also need to communicate what makes you unique. So show how your product addresses the problems or solve the needs of the customer, right? So ensure that you develop a unique selling proposition that actually communicates to the customers how their problems can be solved. Monitor your online analytics. If you have a website and the website is not linked to Google Analytics, it is time for you to link your website to Google Analytics. Register your website on Google Analytics, which will give you a lot of information as to who and where. Who is actually browsing your website? Where are they browsing from? Their age, their gender, and so on and so forth. And as a matter of fact, you can even get information about the devices that they use to, as a matter of fact, browse your website as well. So you have a lot of information and get to know who you're going to. So you're going to get demographic, geographic, and even sometimes psychographic data from this, and this can also help you in designing your unique selling proposition and aids you in reaching out to your selected market, right? So you can also, as a matter of fact, also based on reviews, especially positive reviews that you have gotten, and use that as part of your unique selling point or your unique selling proposition to reach out to this particular group of customers that you intend to reach out to. For example, if you take the hospitality sector, there's a particular hotel I know that also uses their ratings on TripAdvisor. You know, TripAdvisor is a platform for hospitality industry, and they claim to be they are number one in their city, right? When it comes to TripAdvisor ratings as well. So you can also hone on that, and this also tends to add some kind of credibility, message likability, and all that to your message. Now, also ensure that you let the target audience get to know that as part of your USP, your product also meets technical parameters. Your product might solve the needs of the customer, that's the generic needs of the customer, But if the product actually fails to meet standard, then that product is not a quality product because it does not meet regulatory standards, standard boards of Food and Drugs Authority, etc. Then it is not of a higher quality, even though it might solve a problem. Right, so it is important to also communicate that if there are certain certifications like investor in paper, etc., almost all these certifications, and you can also add them to boost up your unique selling proposition. Talk about QC approved products are without defects. I mean, environmentally friendly. Right, so you can also do more, and you can also build your USP such a way that, or unique selling proposition such a way that you develop special package for specific customer group. For example, you can decide to give free delivery to retired people who are on retirement. If you're above 60 and they buy or they order from you, you are giving free delivery, right? Or even giving free delivery to a particular fraternity of the market, etc. Right? Maybe free delivery for women or ladies between some particular age, etc. Right? Also ensure that you, as part of your USP, you brand your business as a one-stop shop, a complete shop where things can easily be done. Let's discuss this stereotype whereby, for example, let's say you are a real estate company, right? And you are into rentals. So somebody comes to rent one of your buildings and he or she wants the place clean. And you are now going to call or go through the directories and research for a cleaning company. Why can't you build some kind of a co-branding initiative or effort with a cleaning company, or even have your own cleaning arm, whereby when people want to rent their houses, as soon as they pay in, it's a bundle of service. They also get in addition cleaning services from your cleaning company or from a company that you have built a co-branding agreement with, right? So you can add complementary products to make your business a one-stop shop. So this can also add up to your unique selling proposition, right? Because your competitors might not have that. So maybe when people come to rent or want to patronize their rental business, they now have to wait and then look for even painters, cleaners, etc. to come and do the job for them. So it is important to ensure that you make that. You can also harness the fact that as part of your USP, you are also a quick service provider. You make promises and you deliver on time. There's a particular fast food joint somewhere in the world that has a strap line that it is 30 minutes or it's free. 30 minutes or it's free. So they promise their customers that they will deliver within 30 minutes, or if they extend beyond 30 minutes, they're going to deliver free. But that's not it. But it's just a way of promising customers that they can deliver and they can solve their benefits, right? So now let's look at, you can also talk about adding extra value. Return policies, making your return policies very simple. Providing free advice, follow-ups, etc., installation, and so on and so forth, right? Report mechanisms as to when probably anybody is or any customer is treated badly by any rude staff, how they can easily reach out to through the right channel to air their grievance. So you can do this better than the competitors. The next thing I'm going to talk about is to ensure that you offer very convenient and helpful service. This might sound something, but it is very important. Ensure, if you have staff, ensure your staff are helpful staff and they have empathy. They should be able to put themselves into the shoes of the customer. Hire the right people with empathy. Don't always focus on skill. High skill and behavior. High skills and attitude. Because some staff can be customer sucking staff, right? Provide help. Ensure that right from the beginning of the sales funnel or the sales channel to the end of the sales channel, the customer is treated like a king. As we say in marketing, the customer is king. Customer sovereignty. So always ensure that you yourself, or if you have staff, the staff treat customers extraordinarily. Very helpful. They should be very helpful. They should be very convenient. Be very open, and they shouldn't dare provoke any customer. right? So you can also, as well, like I said, study the caliber of people that have been employed by a company. If your competitors are having excellence in customer service, that is the moment of truth, then you should also be able to monitor to see the type of people that has been employed there. Look at their profile as well. There are some people who can never be trained to change their attitude. It's an innate thing. So it is important to high skill and attitude, and not only just skill. Customer service is the moment of truth. Customer experience is the new marketing. The bad experience the customer gets, the worse your brand can get. Customers can air their negative experience via social media reviews, via Google My Business reviews, and many other ways. So it is important to take this point very seriously. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe.